Past year, 13 News has covered the long journey of the South 32 Hermosa Mine near Patagonia.
Tonight, members of the community came together for a public hearing to discuss the mine's air pollution permit being submitted to the the Arizona Department of Environmental Quality.
13 News reporter Renee Romo went to the meeting to hear the community's concerns.
A lot of people from the community came out this evening to stress their concerns for the threats to air quality if the Arizona Department of Environmental Quality is not exceptionally careful when crafting the air pollution permit for the mine. The only reason the hearing is happening is because various organizations appealed the original permit to the EPA, and it was found that the original permit violated the Clean Air Act, resulting in ADEQ looking for public comment on its revised draft permit, which Robin Lucky, president of the Calabasas Alliance, celebrates.
We think this is a good thing, and we think it's good for everybody. It's good for the state, it's good for South 32, and it's good for the community.
But both Lucky and Anna Darian, executive director for the Patagonia Area Resource Alliance, tells me the new permit is still deeply flawed and fails to protect the community's health.
It still fails to provide enforceable limits for many particulate matters. So we're talking about dust that could trigger people with asthma, older adults, young populations.
The importance of independent data and the monitoring of particulate matter emissions from the South 32 Hermosa Mine were placed front and center at the hearing, with Lucky telling me in the age of technology, they expect a billion-dollar corporation to ensure their levels of air pollution do not go unchecked.
And use the best possible technology to mitigate our air, to make sure we never hit levels that are dangerous.
This isn't the first mine that has come to the Patagonia area. Just over a decade ago, the abandoned Lead Queen mine was damaged from flooding, which resulted in sludge containing elevated concentrations of arsenic, lead, and other heavy metals, as well as acid mine draining to Harshaw Creek. However, Darian stresses that it's important to note that the Hermosa mine is a completely new and separate mine from the Lead Queen mine, but this new one can still have detrimental impacts to their environment if they're not careful.
We need to protect not only humans, but we've got to protect the environment and our precious resources, which include our endangered species.
The comment period does end today, and now the ADEQ will revise the permit for the mine. Now, construction has not been affected and has continued for the Hermosa mine. In Patagonia, Renee Romo, 13 News.